Hey guys, Miss Jager here, and welcome to another channel update. Huzzah! First of all, I would like to say I apologize for the lack of any streams on Friday. What date was it? The Friday the 8th of April. I should have done a live stream, but unfortunately I didn't, and I didn't have any kind of I did not I very badly decided, I basically didn't put any kind of information to say I am not streaming. I should have done, and I apologize to anyone who was sort of looking forward to it, and basically when nothing was going on, they're like, what's going on? So my apologies to all those looking forward to the live stream. I should be able to do another live stream on the next Friday. So fingers crossed. There's a bit of craziness going on with work, but fingers crossed we should be able to have a live stream by next Friday. Yeah, so the only thing I could say is on that Friday there was so much going on. I prioritized getting the videos out, and I should have put a message though, so it's not really an excuse. It's just the videos I chose first, but I should have also put a message out saying not doing a live stream. So my apologies. But anyway, on to more positive news, because best news is positive news. In recent times, I have been playing a fair amount of Arma 3. Now, the reason why I'm saying this out of some random thing is because I've always been a Bohemia Interactive. I'm going to call it Flashpoint because I grew up on Flashpoint. If likes or comments down below anyone who played Operation Flashpoint Cold War Crisis on the PC. I absolutely loved that game when I was younger, way back in early 2000s. 2001, early period, that kind of point. I was playing a lot of Operation Flashpoint, and I fucking loved it. Every aspect of it. The editor was my favorite thing. I used to muck around on that for hours. I would spend hours just setting up a 20-minute battle, and it was just so much depth and analysis and detail would go into the one Spectre. And it was so good. And and then I had a bit of a break from that when I went through my console years. But when I came back into PC, I got the Arma 2 games. I initially started with Operation Arrowhead. My dad got me Operation Arrowhead, and then I bought the Arma 2 because then I could get Combined Ops, which was the requirement to play a particular mod, if any of you are old Arma veterans out there, called Iron Invasion 1944, or more commonly known as I-44. That was single-handedly the best experience in Arma ever. I'm not a DayZ player. I was there before DayZ. I in fact remember distinctly seeing shit ton of servers of Ace and cooperative play and all these other things. And then when DayZ came along, the entire servers, you go down the list, there was not one Ace server thing that wasn't empty or had one or two people in it. Everything else, though, there was a fuck ton of DayZ stuff and a fuck ton of zombie stuff. It was mad how popular that mod became. I mean, yeah, it spawned a great series, but for me, I was always a bit of a game. Sounds a bit harsh against the game. I'm not even against the gamers, the people who play it in general. But I just don't like that mod because, in my own personal opinion, I went for Arma 2 because I like military simulation. I like the cooperative team play. I like working with people with similar minds who don't fuck around and they get the job done. You play. That sounds stupid. You play because you play seriously, if you will, and you work together to achieve their objectives. You can have a laugh and stuff, but you can have a laugh in between, and you can have jokes, and it's all funny. But when the shit gets real, that's when you want to clinch together and be like, right, this is a team. This is how we cooperatively work. That sort of thing. So yeah, when I was playing on I-44 with my mates, I actually made some great friends on I-44 as well, and I've had some epic moments and I had some epic tales. You may remember if you go further back in my playlist, I didn't list them unfortunately. I might do at some point, but maybe. I basically made a number of episodes in my early YouTubing career where I was playing I-44 with my friends, and we were just enjoying, just chilling. Really, it was an awesome experience because we would play random events or random domination maps, and we would just go in with 3 guys or 4 guys versus an entire town full of Germans. It was fucking glorious. Anyway, cutting a long story short, I spent a lot of time playing Arma 2, and when Arma 3 came out, we spent a fair amount of time of it then. Initial alpha phases when there wasn't any mods. I really don't like the futuristic crap that you get in the thing. 20th century any day. Early 21st century any day. Not bullshit in 30 years' time. Because I don't want that shit. I don't want plastic guns. I want metal guns. I want wooden stock and everything. 20th century any day. So I played a lot of that. We played with mods, and after a while, though, people didn't play it as much. I kind of lost the impetus to play Arma as much, and we sort of slowly but surely drifted away from the thing. But then, about a couple of weeks ago, actually, when I made my recording session with Shermanator on Armored of Warfare, we're about to start recording the session, and then this guy comes into the TS, and he's like, "Are you Crab Hunter from, Forgotten Honor and I-44?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And you're like, "Were you the guy on the tank? We were playing Kelly's Heroes still." I went, "Yeah." And it was like, "Oh my god, I'm Lloydie Boy!" And we were like, "Holy shit!" And I had like a guy I'd known like 4 years ago since I made that video. And I'd known him and I'd not been able to speak with him for like 4 years ago. And I was like, "Oh my god! Ah!" It was I was ridiculous. So yeah, the group that Shermanator's the TS that I used, that Shermanator and I recorded in, was the clan that my mate from 4 years ago is now currently in. And so eventually, over the course of a couple of weeks, he introduced me to the clan, sort of talked to me about things. I talked to him about like how I miss doing Arma, because I love Arma. It's a great game series. And I told him I'd never really been into a proper, I did like a couple of clans. I mean, as I said, I was part of Forgotten Honor a while back, but that was way back in like 2012. And I had a group, and I was in another clan, Number 6 Commando, but that was more of a gathering of friends than an official clan. I mean, we had a website and everything, but it was more of a gathering of friends than anything. But yeah, no. So to get to the main point, I ended up joining this group called the 3rd Ranger Battalion, and they are basically they mainly play Arma. I think for serious style, like the main core aspect of them is an Arma realism unit, but they're not super hardcore realism unit. So I've been playing a lot of Arma with them, and you may be seeing something in the future of maybe an op I've done. It'll mainly be unedited because I think depending of course on how things go, some of these ops might be edited to a degree, like what happens in them. But other stuff, it may not be edited. You may see just the core elements of it, and I'll just do like a 1-part or 2-parter thing to save time. Or I may spend an entire day rendering. So, yeah, we'll see how things go for that. But, I've been really enjoying it. It's been nice, because it's like, you play Arma, and, it's really enjoyable to play Arma, because, there's a reason for it again, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, I've been going on about 8 minutes now for that, so let's quickly change subjects, because I've got to do some other things as well today. No, but I've droned on enough, but no. So, the last subject I'm going to be talking about, which beforehand, there is a spoiler warning. If you have not seen my episode 45, and you want to see it, go see it now, because I'm going to be talking about something which can be slightly spoilerish. So, for all those wanting to see it, you've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's another second extra because I like you guys enough. Okay, so everyone who's not watched that episode has maybe gone. So, in the episode, we win! Ah! Yes, we've won the campaign in the Yes, the Medieval 2 Total War Lord of the Rings Third Age crap. I'm just spouting facts now. We've won that now. The official campaign is over. Technically speaking, we've won the game objectives. That is it. I can leave whenever I want. Now, as I said in the campaign, I do want to round things off properly, and I will still continue to do so. But obviously, with the end on the horizon, we can see it. We've won the game. We're in Mordor. We can attack them. Bearing in mind, I've got 2 fucking huge armies taking this son of a bitch time, going around the rear end of Mordor, coming back in to attack their town. So the end is nigh for them. You've got about 10 turns to wait for another one, and we're about halfway through on the other army. So, obviously, the question is starting to beg. what's going to happen. Now, I don't quite know yet. I might try and do another Total War Let's Play. I don't think I'm going to do the Warhammer one, cause, well, I think I've done it twice now, to a degree. I've done it twice. I've done the Rome 2 when we did the campaign, and I've done the Attila one as well, the Langobards. I mean, as much as it's nice to play a game on release date, and I know it's kind of easy to get subscribers thing because everyone will be looking on for it, I probably won't do something like that again because, well, number of reasons. First of all, game optimization, and it's just going to be a case of I'm going to be boring because I'll be learning, and when I'm learning, I'm not entertaining. Because I'll be doing stupid things and making mistakes that I will be looking back and thinking, why the fuck did I do that? So, yeah, it's not what you would say the most intelligent of style of gameplays, or at least in my opinion, I would say I don't think I would do the Let's Play justice. I don't think I would do a very good job. So instead, I don't know. We may see another game, another Total War game, maybe I don't know, a Retribution of Saga or the continuation of my original Rome Total War. No, I don't think we can do that. But in general speak, to finish things off, once I finish things off with Mordor and we've won collectively the War of the Ring, I'm definitely going to be doing something else. We might do other games. That's the thing. We're not dedicating to Fridays just to Total War. I want to dedicate Fridays to other games as well. Men of War is another game that I want to dedicate some time to. I might try and get into contact with Shermanator on that and say, look, can we do a session on this? And then fingers crossed it will actually work out and it'll be lovely. Obviously we've got other games as well I'd like to show you. I mean, obviously we've got the Dawn of War series, which is fucking amazing, especially with the Ultimate Apocalypse mod. That is a very good mod. We've got the Company of Heroes as well. I might be doing something with a couple of mates of mine on that. There's loads of other games out there that are real-time strategy that I love. So definitely thinking about stuff like that. And fingers crossed we can get something to work out of it. I don't know what, but I know we're going to do something. Obviously, as I said in my previous updates, the schedule may change, and certain things that previously I couldn't do, I can do, and maybe some things I used to be able to do, I will no longer be able to do. So we'll see how things work out on that one. But generally speaking, to summarize for the day, because we are going on for about 12 minutes now, so but to summarize, I think we're definitely going to go in a different direction. I'm not going to do a Total War play. Like, when the game comes out, I probably will play it, but I don't think I'll do any Let's Plays on it because, as I said, I won't do it any justice. I won't do it any justice at all. What else? Other news? I don't really think there is any other news. Not really. I mean, yeah, but so, yeah, that should be about it for today. I don't think there's any major news. Just let's summarize. So, again, apologies for not doing any stream. That was my fuck up, and I apologize dearly for that. There should be a stream next week. If not, I will update you if I can't, but there should be a live stream next week. Same time as usual as well. Second, I have joined a clan, an Arma 3 clan, which you may see some bonus content coming forth at some point soon. And finally, I'm getting close to finishing my Total War campaign. Yes, that's it's kind of freaky actually. It's one of those things that I've been doing for so long that I've like, oh yeah, that you've been doing a campaign for so long that you almost forget when you did it, and it's like, oh, shit. It's like, oh, it's weird. I love doing them though. It sounds really weird, but I love looking back on a long campaign because it sounds really, really sappy. But I love a long war. In like Attila and other games, I love a long war. Big fucking long war that takes fucking ages to do. And when you've finally gone through it, you're like, "Rrr." And then you look back at the history and you remember the big battles, like our war with the Vale, or the battles we've had against capturing, losing, then recapturing Dol Guldur. You know, shit like that. And like punching through and capturing Lest, sorry. Just good old glorious stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm majorly happy for. So, yeah, it'll be nice to have a look back at how this campaign's gone, and I obviously, as always, thank you very much for watching these said campaigns, because without you guys, I'm just a sad, lonely git, recording and talking to himself, playing video games, in the hope that someone would be watching. So for everyone who does watches, commentates, likes, and subscribes, thank you all so very much. I know you hear people say about it, and it's not. And when I say it, I'm not saying it just to be nice and to try and get more subs. I'm saying it because every time someone commentates saying "good job" or "yay," great video or whatever, or even if people put in criticisms and I get to talk with them and understand what the issue is and be able to fix that, it's like, yeah, fuck yes. It's an amazing feeling to be able to communicate with someone you don't know, but they appreciate what you're doing and or want to help you to make your stuff even better. That's the most awesome thing about subscribers. It's not the, oh, look at how many you've got, and oh my god, you're really popular. It's these people care enough about your work that they want to help you with that, and that is what I fucking love about it. That's what I love about YouTube. Everyone can care. And considering how fucked up the world is at the moment, there's not many of them about. So, thank you with all of my heart. And hopefully I shall see you next time. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out. Signing out? Yes, signing out. I'll learn how to speak next time.